Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or hi if you're new here. My name's Liv. I'm a first time mum and I'm living with depression. I'm currently taking sertraline, but this isn't a fix. It just gives me the tools to be able to be like a functioning human being and get things done like this today. So rather than let it build up, I'm decluttering my home every week until it feels less overwhelming. I'd absolutely love to have a big family home, but that's not the reality for most of us. And I worked out that in order to live sustainably in this house, we actually just need to get rid of things. This is actually episode 3 of my Declutter My Depression Home series. It doesn't really matter if this is the first video you've clicked on. You can catch up on my other videos after. It's not like a chronological order type thing. So I'm really glad you're here today, and we're starting off today with a self-care power hour, and that's just because I'm feeling extra rubbish today, and I just thought, you know what, I need to do something for myself as well as something for my home. I've noticed something about us mums, right? We constantly do everything and we take so much mental load, and we never ever put ourselves first. We just always put our family first, and then we wonder why we're constantly feeling like rubbish. And that's because we're not putting ourselves first. We need to fill up our cup. So if the only time you have is that hour on a weekend where you're cleaning the house, so be it. Multitask, girl. Like, put your face mask on, put your fake tan on like me, and just get going and do something for yourself. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Starting off today in the living room, and I've just cleaned the sofa with the Zoflora carpet care spray, which is amazing. You can use it on your headboard, your carpet. And then I realised I actually have really dusty walls and I never dust them. So I use the Flash dust magnet mop, and I just attached that to my Flash mop, and I couldn't believe like how dusty my sofas were, and it was because of my walls. So if you're in the same position and everything keeps getting dusty, definitely try and clean your walls more often. And then I decided that I could see little specks of dirt on the mirror, so I'm just going to grab my window vac and clean the mirrors. And I feel like this is definitely an ADHD thing where you go and do something else and then you see other things and you get distracted. Let me know if you do the same, because I literally just end up going from one task to a task I didn't even mean to do today, just because my brain sees it in the corner of my eye. So yeah, I'm really excited to get this first part of the power hour done, and then we can move on to the decluttering. Today we're actually going to be working on under my bed, which is so bad. Like, it's just filled to the brim with things, and I just really want to create a sustainable system under my bed and create more space as well, so I can move anything up there to just have less out in my house. You can take me high. I can see the sun staring at you and you make that smile. I'm moving closer to you now. I think you're close enough somehow. And I was down until you saved me, until you set me free. So if you're a toddler mum, or actually a mum of any kids, you'll know how quickly the toy mess goes from 0 to 100. When Arlo gets in a certain mood, he will actually just come over and empty everything out of those boxes on the right, all over the floor. So I've just got this little box that he can't open, and I can actually organise his toys in different levels and compartments, make them super organised. I'm not actually doing too much in this corner today, because the plan for next week for the video is to completely gut this corner, take everything out of it. I'm just tired of constantly cleaning a million little toys, and I'm actually taking the advice from some of you that commented on my previous videos telling me to take the toys out of this corner. I want to create a really simple reading nook in this corner of like a canopy, some cushions, maybe some shelves, and just have his table and like the little pear basket with 3 toys in. Then rotate the toys every day, and I'm thinking to see if I can fit this toy storage unit on the right upstairs in his bedroom next to the other one, because he doesn't really play in his room, so I'm thinking it won't get so messy. You can
can take me high. Feels like I can fly. You can take me high.
Moving swiftly on to cleaning this table and deep cleaning the floor, I'm also going to move this mirror and clean behind it because I had a little peek and oh my god, the dust that's built up behind it is actually vile. My plan is to also get the spin mop out and give the floors a really thorough deep clean.
Each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down. Collapse into water when they hit the ground. Hear the sound of empty streets. Yesterday has gone to sleep. All that's left is you and me. I can promise you're only been asleep. Hold my hand and hear the words I say. Close your eyes and let us fade away. Build a secret place for you and me. Let our minds get caught up in a dream. Quiet voices in the night. Time is running out of sight.
The housework has definitely built up and there's been such a big pressure on my shoulders because this week Arlo's actually been sick and off nursery, and the week before Mikey was ill, so it's been like dominoes in this house. And as I'm doing this voiceover, I actually feel like my voice is starting to really hurt, so pray for me. I've got such a busy week ahead of campaigns and events, so I'm really praying I don't get ill.
Left but you and me. It's like a made up place that only we can see. Hold my hand and hear the words I say. Close your eyes and let us fade away. Build a secret place for you and me. Let our minds be caught up in a dream.
If you don't own a damp duster, then what are you doing? It is so good, honestly. It really does like switch the game up for dusting. I use it for everything, and it's so good for skirting boards because it's got like these little ridges on it. And look at all the dust I've collected. That is actually gross. I'm going to say something a little bit controversial here. As much as I love the window vac and it is so satisfying to do, especially for like reels and stuff, I feel like in reality, using good old Windowline and a microfiber cloth, like nothing can beat that. And I feel like with the window vac you still have streaks, so I find that a lot of the time I still have to like go back over with the cloth, if you see what I mean. So I think I'm going to stop using it so much because I just think nothing beats Windowline. My face mask is giving crispy, so I'm just going to get all of this off and also just take my heatless curls out. They're not ready, to be honest, and they're all falling out today because I think I'm just rushing around, so it is what it is. But I'm just going to try and move on, get the rug hoovered. I'm actually going to take this rug up because I'm so fed up of all the dirt on it and it just seems to never clean well. So I think I'm just going to get rid of this rug. And I was thinking maybe just to have no rug just while Arlo's young. And then maybe when we move house, I want to get like a proper ruggable rug. And one that I can just put in the washing machine and stuff. I'm also going to hoover under this sofa and I'm going to get the mop out and just give everything a really thorough deep clean. Another thing I always forget to do, and every time I think about doing it I'm like, oh my god, I really should do this more, is just like disinfect the handles, because the amount of times we must touch those in our house is crazy. And like we go out to do the bunnies with this door, for example, and we never ever clean these handles. So I'm really going to make more of a conscious effort, especially when we've all been ill, just to like put some antibacterial spray on all the handles and just make sure that all the bacteria is just gone from these places, because they're just bacteria traps, aren't they?
You and I always are a way for us to collide. Perfect, but we are perfect together. Almost perfect, but we are perfect together. All together. Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry and everything's the same. We'll try tonight. This time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah.
Another part of my clean and reset routine is just to whack my air purifier on high. I have it on like an automatic one, so it adjusts to whatever is needed in the room, but I feel like if I just put it on high for like half an hour, it really works so hard to get all the dust, all the toxins and everything, impurities out of the room. And I also love it's got this little secret storage bit that I can just put my hinge list in. I feel as if I'm about to collapse on the floor after that, like the most intense hour of my life. And what better way to celebrate than start a huge declutter of under the bed? I must be absolutely crazy. I feel so exhausted, but I need to get through all of this. I've got about an hour before Arlo gets back from my mum's house, so that is all the time I have to do this. So we're just gonna have to roll with it and see what we can get done. I don't really have a method. I'm just gonna pull everything out and try and categorize them and go from there, really. We would find the time, dreaming for eternity, creating perfect memories. Yeah, we hoped we were gonna make it. Little did I know that time would take us to a place So apart from a few bits of rubbish and stuff on the floor, this is the essence of what is going under the bed. And I cannot believe, like honestly, I've been cleaning and decluttering all bloody day. Arlo and Mikey have gone to Mikey's mum and dad's house, luckily. So I've had a little bit of extra time, but I've got all of the memories and like Arlo's special stuff. This one here is like our bag of things I would grab, like if there was a fire. It's got all of our documents, all of his special, like his first ever sleep suit, memories, cards, all of that sort of stuff's in here. And then here is clothes backlog of things that I don't want to throw out but don't necessarily use all the time. So I'm like in between. I don't really want it to be in my drawers and waste space, but I've always got it here under the bed if I need it. This is like birthdays, like for example presents for like Arlo's friends. Sometimes I see them and buy them. Cards and like balloon pumps and things. This one's beach stuff, so like blow up balls, hats, stuff for summer holidays. And then this is tools. I have got a whole cupboard in my kitchen downstairs full of tools that I'm going to need to go through another day. It's literally rammed full of just junk, so I need to go through that downstairs and work out what's going to go in here, but I've started the box anyway. So I'm really pleased with that, and I think next time I go to IKEA I'm going to grab some more of these because they're so good and they just look so much better than the boxes. So I'm going to grab a few more of these next time I go, and then yeah, just have them, maybe get like a smaller one if they do a smaller one, just to put these things in because I think it looks so much better when it's covered. But I'm so pleased with that. I'm going to put that in the bed now, get Mikey to quickly run back and help me put those things in the loft, and then I'll show you the after.
I've been lying here for too long. I don't know what else to do. I wanna get away from every little thing.
Oh my god, I've created so much space. I've still got half the bed left. Like maybe bring coats up or something and just create more space downstairs, just have less clutter. So I've got the memory things, the clothes, the beach stuff, presents, tools, and that is literally everything. I am so impressed with myself at how well I've done with this in such a short amount of time, and also literally I'm exhausted. So I'm going to get the other things up to the loft now, but I think that is such a good job. Well done. If you did enjoy this video, please do pop it a like and make sure to catch me next week for my next episode of the Declutter series. I can't believe we're so far through already. Sending lots of love for the week ahead, and I will see you guys in the next one.
I've been staying up all night. Everything I ever worked for vanished in the